In this video, let me show you how to create a custom table in SPSS. A custom table in SPSS is a powerful tool for summarizing, analyzing, and presenting data in a flexible format. It allows you to create detailed tables that include various statistical measures such as means, percentages, or counts, and customize the layout to fit specific reporting needs. And custom tables are used for the following reasons. 1. The flexibility. Custom tables allow you to tailor the presentation of your data exactly how you need it, combining multiple variables and statistical measures. 2. Detail. Custom tables enable the inclusion of various statistics such as mean or standard deviation in a single table, making it easier to analyze and present complex data. 3. Presentation. Custom tables make it easier to create tables that are ready for reporting, with options, formatting, and layout that can align with professional or organizational standards. We can use custom tables 1. For combining multiple variables into a single table. 2. Presenting data with specific categories or groups. 3. Summarizing data with various statistical measures in a single table. 4. Creating tables for professional reports or publications that require specific formatting or layout. And what custom tables in SPSS can do? In this video, I will show you 5 different ways from basic to advanced that you can perform in SPSS to create a custom table. 1. Cross-tabulation of two variables. 2. Layered tables for multi-dimensional analysis. 3. Custom subtotals and grand totals. 4. Calculating derived variables. And 5. Using multiple summary statistics in one table. Now, let's get practical. In this SPSS worksheet, I prepared a dataset that contains 6 variables: gender, age, education level, income, satisfaction, and also region. And if you take a look at the variable view, the gender consists of 1 for male and 2 for female. For education level, 1 for high school, 2 for bachelor's, 3 for master's, and 4 for PhD. And for satisfaction, this is that we will analyze 1 for very dissatisfied, 2 for dissatisfied, 3 for neutral, 4 for satisfied, 5 for very satisfied. And the last for the region, 1 for north, 2 for south, 3 for west, and 4 for east. And we'll try to create a custom table based on this data. First, let's try to create a cross-tabulation for two variables that have count and percentages value. Okay, to perform the custom table, go to Analyze, Tables, and then select Custom Table. Great, now we have a dialog box appear on your screen, and imagine that we have the satisfaction level for the column. Just click it and drag it into the column section. You can also drag it into the rows according to your needs. And then let's select the education level for the rows. Okay, great. This is the preview that the output will appear on the output window. We have it categories, and also we can also change many things here. And also let's select the summary statistic that will appear on the output. For default, we have count that will appear, but we can also change it into percentage. Click the satisfaction column and then click summary statistics here in define tab. Click summary statistics, and we can also add the row percent or column percent according to the data. I'll just make it row percent here. At the output table, we will have two output that will appear. First is the count and also the percentage based on the row. And click apply to selection. Click close. This is the preview of the table that will appear. And then click OK. Great, you are successfully generating a custom table based on two variables. We have satisfaction level table based on the education. And if you take a look at the row, if you sum the row for very dissatisfied, percentages, dissatisfied, neutral, satisfied, and very satisfied, the total of these percentages will be 100%. Next, let's try to create the layered tables for multi-dimensional analysis. So let's get back to data view window and go to Analyze, Tables, and then select Custom Tables. Here, let's select the satisfaction level for the column. Satisfaction level for the column and the education level for the row. And let's add the gender below the satisfaction level, so the output will appear based on the gender. So you will have the male and female below these categories. Okay, let's click gender here and then make it below the count row like this. Great, now you'll see that the custom table that you made add another dimensional that will be interesting to be analyzed. Okay, and then click OK. Great, now you have layered tables for multi-dimensional analysis here, and you have people that is satisfied based on their gender, male and female, and you can also change this count to percentage format. Let me show you. Just go to analyze again, tables, and then select custom tables and click the count here at the gender here. Click the summary statistics and let's change the count into the percentage based on the row. Click the row percent here, click the row and percent, move it to the display tab, click apply selection and then close and click OK. Great, you can see this is much better to analyze that male that is very dissatisfied in education level for high school is about 50% and so on. Next, let's try to create the custom subtotals and grand totals in custom table. Let's head back to the data view window and go to analyze, tables, and then select custom tables. Let's select the variable here. Let me reset it from the first condition, current tab, and let's make the satisfaction level. For the column, let's make the output based on the gender. Let's put it below the satisfaction level and add the education level for the rows. Okay, to add the subtotals and grand totals, click the variable that you want to have the value. In this case, let me select the education level. So it will have the totals and subtotal like this, and click the categories and totals. Okay, to add the subtotals here, we have the subtotals and computed categories options. Click the add subtotal and click continue. You see that we have another new variable named subtotal, and at the values it is written 1.1, which means this value will sum the value from 1 to 1. If we move it into the 2 or below 2 value, the value will change from 1.2. It means this value will sum the value 1 and 2, and so on if you move it to the bottom of the 4 value. Because we want to show the subtotal, let's just move it into the 2 value here, and then to show the total, at the show options here, click the total option and the label is total and click apply. Great, you have the subtotal options here that appear below the bachelor's row and the total below the PhD rows. Okay, and just click OK. Let's see our output, and congratulations, you can see the subtotals of the custom tables that you made is completely appear based on the customizations that you want. Next, let's try to create the derived variables in custom tables. Let's get back to the data view window, analyze, tables, and then select custom tables. Okay, let me reset it, and let's make the satisfaction level for the column and also the education level for the rows. And we will create the derived variable based on the satisfaction level. Click it and then click categories and totals. Okay, for the new derived variables, let's click add category here, and for the new variables, let's give the label. Let's just make it satisfaction underscore ratio, and this is you need to express the new function that will be the new value of your new variable. I'll just make it open the bracket Let's add the satisfied for value, and then with very satisfied, divide with the very dissatisfied, and also dissatisfied. Okay. We exclude the neutral calculation here because we will only want to see the satisfaction ratio. Click continue, and for the appearance, let's move it into the last row, and then click apply. Here, let's see the preview. We have the satisfaction ratio here, and then click OK. Great. You have new variable here named satisfaction ratio, but it only show no decimal here. And to show the decimal, just double click it, select the value like this, right click, and then click the cell properties, and at the format value, let's add the decimals here. I'll just make it for 2 decimals. Click apply and then click OK. Now you see that the satisfaction ratio for high school is 0.90, for the bachelor is 0.70, and so on. Last, let's create the multiple summary statistics in one table and custom table. Get back to data view, go to analyze, tables, and then select custom tables. Let me reset it first, and let's make the satisfaction level for the column and also the gender for the rows. Okay, and let's add the income because it's best to analyze the scale data to show the multiple summary statistics here. Let's make it on the gender, gender for the rows. Okay, great, like this. And I think it's best to swap the row and columns to make it easier to see. Then let's click the income here, the variable here, and then click the summary statistics. Normally, SPSS by default only show the mean of the data, and we can also add another statistics such as, let me add the median, move it here, and also the maximum and the minimum. We have these 4 statistics value that will appear in the output table. Click apply to the selection, close, and you see the preview here. At the male gender for the satisfaction level, you see the mean, median, maximum, and minimum income there, and click OK. Great! Now your custom table successfully shows the multiple summary statistics using only one table, and it is very useful if you want to show another statistical measurements that is very important. That's it. See you in the next video.